Hello and welcome back. This is the second video playthrough of a game called U-13, Eldritch. And before I continue, I have to do something that I totally forgot to do last time, and that is to pay for each crew member that I sent on the previous mission. I have to pay with they did use weapons, so ammo needs to be lowered by the number of the sailor that went, with the guns, and on this island where I collected large amount of resources. So I should have done this before they went to the peril, but I totally forgot. So I'm gonna just do it now. We sent like 4 people, so my ammo should be down to 9. All right. Well, every time you basically send people on these away missions, they use, and if they actually use guns, basically, yes, yeah, you will have to pay for this. All right. As you can see, I only have 2 days to the end of this week, but we continue by drawing these event cards, and then we're gonna have the event, and then you proceed, and so on and so on. So basically, you are moving from one event to the other. All right, so this is my first card. Now, if I choose to keep it as an icon, as a top icon, means I will have to resolve the peril, but I'm not so sure I want to do another peril in this short time. Actually, it could be good, but we will go to the next week, and all these sailors that I have right now will be moved to the discard pile together with these exhausted ones. So let's say I'm gonna go with the resolution, and this will be my top. All right. So 2 days plus 1 day. So in 3 days, I will have a crew event. So let's go through the days first, because it's gonna affect things that's gonna happen from then on. So 1, 2, 3. Once you pass the 7th day, you have to resolve all these things. First, 1 food, 1 water, and 1 fuel will be deducted. So 1 fuel, 1 food, and 1 water is gonna go down. I have to unexhaust dice and crew. Now, when I'm unexhausting the crew, what will happen? They might become veterans and actually add a die to this veteran dice pool. So for each exhausted crew member, I will roll a die, and if I get a 6, he will be more experienced from this travel to this island. No to deter and no to clean. All right. So let's put them, unexhaust them. And lastly, discard previous crew. So they all go to discard pile. And draw a new crew. And now we're gonna resolve a crew event. So we have here crew and ship events. It's a 3d6 table, and we're gonna see what happened at the beginning of this week to this crew. 12. Some sailors reported a shadow moving through the submarine corridors. Unease spreading, and suspicion and fear took hold of the crew. For each card in the dead sailor pile, lower your more. Oh, okay, I don't have any dead sailors for now, so I can skip this. All right, so nothing bad happened basically. There were no shadows, just rumors of them spreading over with the crew. Well, okay. I don't have any repairs to do or sick people, so I don't have to do any crew actions. Captain doesn't need to do any speeches yet. Our morale and everything else is good. So let's not do any actions. Let's continue with the events. So again, draw 2 cards, and this time let me check my. Okay, so nice spread, not enough red dice, so that could be troublesome. But I think we're gonna go on another peril mission, so I will keep this. And we do have a peril. So in 6 days, we have a peril. So we continue traveling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 7th day, I can draw 2 peril cards and decide which one I want to use. All right. So we either can go into this some kind of a sunken city. Send our divers, I guess, there. Or we're gonna get attacked by some kind of a creature. In both cases, we can get artifacts. In this case, sub can get damaged. So I think I'm gonna skip this one. Oh well, actually, let me see dice. Ooh, okay. So I do have here 2 peril dice, and I have a guy that can bring 2 peril dice. That's good. I will need up to 3 blue dice, and I do have that. Okay. And it demands 3 people. So I will have to pay some food and water to send more people. Also, I could send my first officer or maybe a cook or a doctor. Let me see. Doctor can also contribute, but this has a strength of 2, so 2 more dice will be added. Yeah, I'm not gonna be attacked by the creatures. We're gonna go on this. We're gonna send some divers on this sunken city and maybe find some artifacts. Yeah, let's try to do that. All right, so I can send 3 people. Okay, so definitely Kruger will go. And Schmidt and Becker. So that's 3. But remember, there will be 2 more dice being added. Now I do have a captain die, which I should hold him on the card and then just add it to the veteran pool whenever I need it. So that's another purple die, which I will have 4 of them, which is good against 2. So I will probably pass the. Now it's not 100% sure, but more dice is, more chances. A lore test, a sanity test will be tough. Now, if I don't have any red dice or yellow, I will not find any items. Now, to send more people, well, I have an idea. I will pay 1 food and water to send second officer Schneider also. And he has a special ability. You can add 1 more sailor to the peril mission without paying resources. So he will bring someone else. He's good with the crew, and we're gonna send Koch. All right, so that basically covers, I think, all the dice colors. So now let's collect all the dice, and let's make a crew dice pool. So from this guy we get 2 purple. From this guy 1 blue. This guy gets us 2 more blue. 1 red. 1 yellow from second. And I can also bring captain die. Yeah, let's do that also. So this is a pretty big dice pool. Now we'll add 2 more to this. First, let me search. So I get 3 blue. So basically all the blue from the bag, 2 purple, and the rest will be added. So one yellow, and one red. All right. Well, let's see what will happen during this exploration of this sunken city. Okay, let me roll all of this at once. Now let's see what we have. So I lose this and this and this. This is also lost from this side. This will be rerolled, rerolled, and reroll. So let's reroll these two. Okay, and reroll this one. All right. So this is removed and this is removed. And this can be rerolled again. All right, and this is removed. Well, I think I'm okay. So I lost the strength test by 1. I won my sanity test by 1. Oh, I need to reroll this again. Oh, give me a chance. Okay, so this is removed. all right. So, as I said, actually, I don't want to reroll this again. Let me, because you can choose not to. Sometimes you want to reroll. Para will always reroll the 3s. You can choose to do it or not. You basically have a free reroll on that. So yeah, I lost here 1 to 0. Here I won 1 to 0. Here I won 1 to 0, and here I won 1 to 0. So I passed the peril. So that's the good news. Now let's resolve each of these. So I lost the strength test. Well, I can spend ammo to reroll this die, but I would need a 6. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, it's actually let's try. Let's try. You can always spend ammo to reroll this die. Okay, let's hope for a 6. No, I completely lost it. Damn. And you can only reroll one die one time, so I cannot reroll the same dice again, you spending the ammunition. All right, so I lost the strength basically 0 to 1. 1 to, yeah, 0 to 1. So let's see what happened there. Meaning that whatever I roll will be pushed toward negative, so I will have -1 to 3d6 roll. So something bad will happen. Okay, it is 11 down to 10. One member scared or suffer a lasting minor injury. Oh no, okay. First sailor to roll a 1 on the lowest number is insane. Okay, so someone... wait, is it... yeah, it's a strength test. Yeah, you can even get insane during the strength test. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna start with my second officer and go forward. We're gonna roll a dice for each party member and see who will actually get insane. Oh no, he was the first to roll 1. Well, my second officer is insane. So I will... This is what happens when you have insane people. You will have to put them in the brig. All right. So I will... let me just write that down so I don't forget. Well, actually, I'm going to put him like this. So he's insane. Just to know what I have to... I will have to do a captain's section after this. You will see how that works. Because you can't keep insane people in infirmary. They're like aggressive and they need to be, you know, contained. So yeah, he will go to the brig. So I lost my second officer basically on this dive. Whatever he saw down there just made him completely mad. All right. Now I won the sanity test, so I can push anarchy to order, or all sailors with a blue die do not go to exhaust pile. I'm actually gonna do order, so this guy will be exhausted because we are on the end of the week. I don't care much about that. All right, I won the search for resources, so I will roll on a observation track. That's a 3d6 with a +1 to that roll because I won by 1-0. That's a 10 + 1, 11. Not good, not terrible. So I get d6 food. Four. Good. 2 water, 2 fuel, 1 ammo. 2 fuel, 1 ammo. 1 medicine, 1 schnapps, and 1 scrap. 1 medicine, 1 schnapps, and 1 scrap. Nice. We find all kind of stuff in this sunken city. The only problem, we'll have to find my new second officer. Maybe if he doesn't get insane anymore, I may return him to the duty, but that's not sure. All right, so I also won a peril test. I got a 6, very lucky. 1 to 0, so let's see. A lore test. I keep calling it peril test, I don't know why. All right, so that's a d6 roll with a +1. Got a 4 + 1, that's a 5. One crew member uncovered a strange artifact, its power radiating with unsettling intensity. Draw 1 curio card and morale +1. Well, my morale is already... So I will actually get 2 curio cards from this expedition. Oh, 1 from the expedition itself that was successful, and 1 by passing the lore test. Okay, let's draw the first one. It's some kind of a tarot card. You can play this card each time sailor dies to shuffle 6 cards back to the peril deck. All right, so this is how you can get perils back into the deck, as I said. All right. Now, these you put as your upgrades. Here we have 4 upgrade slots, and they come with a charge. So let me copy this. So I can do this 3 times. These curios are very powerful, as you can see. It gives you more options. But you can hold only 4, so once you get a new one, you will have to discard one or the other, depending. So let's see what else we found. We find some kind of a box. Roll 1 die. On a 5 or 6, gain that much resources of any type. Nice. On 4 to 4, draw and resolve 1 peril card. Ooh. Okay, some kind of a Pandora box. Also comes with 3 charges. But give us now options if you ever want to do that. I pass the peril, so I don't lose any morale. If you fail the peril, this is how much morale you will lose, depending on the strength of the peril. So I'm good. I'm good. Okay, let's return all these dice. So my captain die go to the exhausted pile. Everything else I will just delete. And these peril dice I need to get back into the bag. All right, so these 2 guys are exhausted. And I have to do something with the insane. Well, there is only one thing I can do. Now, if someone is insane and you don't have an action, because you can only use 1 captain action per turn, maybe if you use an action you cannot do it again, you will actually have to execute him. Actually, not execute him. I think he just dies. I need to check the rules about that. So I need to put Schneider in the break because he is insane. Let me just check quickly. Well, the few things will happen. First, Anarchy and Order are gonna get +1. The other thing we have to check, was he favorable with the crew. So how you do that? We're gonna roll 1 die. And if it is a 6, he was favorable with the crew, and you're gonna lose D6 morale based on that. Oh, he was favorable with the crew. So I'm gonna lose 5 morale. Wow. He was very favorable. Schneider, the second officer, was very, very favorable with the rest of the crew, going insane and putting him in the brig. Suddenly, we have some problems on the submarine. Also, I will... oh, that happens at the end of the week. Maybe get some new veterans, but I need to find a new second officer. And I need to choose from the current duty roster. Oh, this guy was also went to the... And this guy should also be, it's called, exhausted. I don't think that I added that. I need to add that to this, to the book, because they always get exhausted when doing the lore tests. Okay, so new second officer. I cannot choose from the exhausted people, just the one that I have in my current roster. So let's see who's gonna be promoted. So someone with the yellow die, preferably. So Schwartz, you my new second officer. Congratulations. All right, and that will be for this video. We came to the end of the week. We will continue our our plight through this Eldritch world in our next video. So thanks for watching, and see you next time, and goodbye.